What's up guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel, and for this video I'm updating my sniper marksman guide for you guys. The reason I felt this video needed an update was because that I've changed around my spec, and I also changed around my gearing a little bit, just my stat priorities, mainly crit, and I thought I'd show you guys, what I'm doing for gearing right now and relics and all that stuff. But let's jump into the guide. To get out the main part of the video, I'm just gonna show you guys my spec right now. It's 36.3.7. I no longer do 36.8.2. I no longer do that. The only time that I do the 3 points into explosive engineering is if I know I'm on a boss fight where there are a ton of ad phases. So if I know I'm going to be constantly using my orbital strike on mob packs, then you definitely want to get that extra 15% damage increase into your orbital strike and explosive probe. But if you know it's a single target boss, you're going to definitely use this spec because it definitely parses better for single target bosses. You just got to make sure you always have corrosive dart ticking away on the boss. Other than that, spec has changed the same in the far left tree and the marksman tree. For gearing, as the video is being made, currently relics are broken. The proc damage relics are still broken, so any two different tiers of PvE or PvP are gonna proc together. So if you guys aren't sure if they're gonna proc or not, just go ahead and go up to the training dummy, do a few attacks, and see if you get a double proc or a proc after a proc. Then you're good. I'm using Underworld and the new PvP relic. For bonus sets, I'm using the 4-set PvE set of the marksman or the professional. I've also talked to a few guildies, and if you do the two set of the PvE set, that's this set that I'm wearing right now, that reduces the cooldown and gives you energy to target acquired. And if you do the 2-set PvP bonus, which increases the duration of orbital strike by 3 seconds, which gives it 1 extra tick, I heard that is currently best in slot. I have not checked it out myself, so I can neither confirm or deny, but supposedly it is best in slot. Keep checking back on this video. I should have it in a day or two to confirm if it's better or not. For stat priorities, pretty much for crit percentage, you want to be anywhere from 27 to 28 crit. Right now I am at 270 crit rating. That's fine, but that's pretty much the highest you want to go on crit rating. Once you get there, you can start stacking your power. Obviously get to 100, as close to 100% accuracy as you can without going over, and then you're good on stats. And for main stat augments, you obviously want to use main stat, which is cunning. So that's pretty much it for spec and gearing. So let's get into the rotation, the main part of the video. First I'm going to give a explanation, and then I'll give a demonstration of the rotation. So what I start out with, if there is absolutely no mercenaries or juggernauts on the team, you want to stay away from shatter shot. It's 10 energy and it's really useless. Even if there is no mercenaries or anything like that on the team, I still don't use this. But if you want, and there's no mercenaries that give that 20% armor debuff, then you can use this. I just try to stay away from it because it's really going to drain your energy. So what I start out with is corrosive dart, series of shots, follow through, sniper volley, series of shots, and then I go into an orbital strike, and then I do that second follow through from series of shots, and then I do my laze target, and I do 2 long cast snipes. Whenever you're in the sniper volley window, you want to do long cast snipes. So I'll do 2 long cast snipes and make one of them an instant crit with laze target, followed by follow through, ambush, follow through, and series of shots and follow through. I'm always using corrosive dart, either right before the dot wears off, or I'll refresh it right as soon as it goes off. Usually you want to try to use it when you're waiting on a cooldown on series of shots or follow through, and you use it as a filler pretty much, so you're not standing around there waiting for your CDs to come off on these 2 abilities. For the target acquired, usually if I know that I'm gonna be burning my energy a lot right in the beginning, I'll save it. But if I know that I'm not gonna be burning my energy crazy in the beginning, I'll use it on the first series of shots. So basically I'll use it on my opener, so I'll do target acquired, series of shots, and so on and so forth. With this spec, I don't use explosive probe anymore, but if I'm spec'd into the 15% explosive engineering, then I'll use my explosive probe how I previously used it on my other video. I'm not going to go in depth and explain it now. Make sure you use the orbital strike whenever you're in the sniper volley window, or if you know that there's a huge ad phase coming up, then go ahead and save that orbital strike. When you get to the takedown phase, this is very important, guys. When you get down to the takedown phase, so when you're sub 30 on a boss, you're gonna stop using corrosive dart, because if you start using corrosive dart and takedown together with the follow through after takedown, you're gonna destroy your energy. So the damage that takedown and follow through does a ton more than corrosive dart. So make sure you stop using corrosive dart when you get to the takedown phase. Other than that, that's pretty much it, guys. Save your adrenaline probe whenever you need it. Sometimes you might with this spec, if you're not careful with this spec running here, it can get a little funky just because you're not in the extra 10 energy. But other than that, you should really be fine. Just go ahead and go to the training dummy and practice your rotation. That's it, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, and enjoy the rotation here. Peace out.